Ladies and gentlemen of Vapor Central, how you guys feeling tonight? Come on, man, there's a lot of you out there and you came on a special night. How you guys doing? Merry Christmas. This is going to be awesome. You guys came out for Vapor Central's 4th annual Eggnog Fiasco. Please welcome to the stage Toronto's best self-introducing host, your host with the most warts on his dick, Hunter Collins. It's the Eggnog Fiasco.
Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Yeah, man, Vapor, come on, man. It's going to be the best night of the fucking year. I promise. It's going to be insane. Are you guys excited for the fucking holidays? You all done your exams and shit? You all fucking did a bunch of, you're all fucked up on Adderall and weed right now? Just from your study, from your cramming? It's a crazy show. Let me let you guys know how the show's gonna go. I'm gonna sit in that fucking chair right there and get plastered out of my mind on eggnog and yell at the comedians on stage for the duration of the show. And you're gonna watch me degenerate into a horrendous drunkle mess, like a drunkle. I'm gonna be a drunk uncle. By the end of the show, it's gonna be awful, but great, and yeah, a real treat. 4 years we've done this, and I'm planning on getting like super crazy extra fucked up. I'm actually gonna roll the world's first ever eggnog joint as well. So stay tuned for that. Gonna get crazy wasted. By the end of the show, I'm gonna be like singing Christmas carols wrong and shit. It's gonna be like, Rudolph the Frosty Snowman had a very silent night. Smoke on the water, die hard. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's crazy when you get drunk versus high at the end of the night and you try to find your way home. Like, you can get lost when you're baked, you know, and as long as you find a 7-Eleven, you're okay. But if you get drunk, you always somehow miraculously wake up in your own bed. I mean, you might be covered in fucking jelly bellies and, you know, have a lady who may or may not be James Earl Jones lying next to you, but at least you fucking get home, you know? It tells me there's something deep in your brain, you know, that was there from the caveman days. Like, if, you know, you always found your way back to the cave, you know, if you got too fucked up on, you know, fermented fruit or Pamplemousse Vex, you know, whatever it is, you wind up drinking. You ever drink Pamplemousse Vex, sir? It's a girly experience that you can't look at yourself in the mirror about the next day. Like that name for a fruit, though, Pamplemousse. Pamplemousse. Sounds like the most badass moose of all. Just be in the forest like, oh my God, it's a pamplemousse. Look out for that moose, it has pamples. Christmas is my favorite holiday now, though. Used to be Halloween until this year. And you see, all these people now, they're all wearing those sexy costumes now for Halloween. See that? Oh, and you know they have dirty, dirty plans for those costumes at the end of the night. Yeah, Halloween was forever ruined for me this year because my folks wore those sexy costumes. Yeah, this year for Halloween, my dad dressed up as Thomas the Tank Engine, and my mom dressed up as a tunnel. That's a gross one. I'm a sick fuck who's like usually into dress up with my girlfriend and stuff. Like she just got a job as a nurse, so I told her like, hey, sweetie, I think it'd be pretty sexy if you came home one night dressed like one of those there nurses, you know? And she did. She came to bed wearing scrubs and looking haggard. So guess it was my fault for asking. All right. We got a crazy long show. We got like 15 comics coming up tonight. You guys ready to see the fucking Eggnog Fiasco 2012 or what? Come on. Coming up first, ladies and gentlemen, he is one half of the Toronto rap duo Poetic Justice. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Chris Robinson, everybody.
That's sick. I'm fun. I'm fucking high. That's where I am. I'm fun. I'm happy to be here. This is gonna be fun. I was just started thinking something. I actually have seen his girlfriend in the hospital at Mount Sinai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like she helped me out and shit. It's so awkward, like knowing that she's your girlfriend, and you're like, yo, can you like clean up my grandma's shit, please? That's gonna be very uncomfortable.
I ask her that at home.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that's have you
I'm
like run into people?
I'm
and
like,
shit?
can you clean up my grandma's shit? She's drunk on gin again.
She's just always into it. That's cool. I guess that's a perk for having a woman who's a nurse. She can just like deal with your gross shit. Because I puke like half the time I get drunk, so my girls has to be, you know, not grossed out by a lot of things. And I got terrible farts. Fuck. She can put up with that
Drunk farts?
shit? Huh?
Oh yeah, when you fucking drink beer and fart, it smells like someone flooded a play against sports. You know what I mean?
That's fucking hilarious. Those old dirty gym bags and shit.
I think I have my mom's colon. I inherited my mom's colon because of the sound my farts make is the same as my mom's fart noises. You ever think about that? Like if your fart sounds just like your mom's, you probably inherited your mom's colon. That's how I know.
What?
Yeah, because it's the reverberation. The shape of the colon yields exactly similar farts.
No, I think if it was passed down, it's from the father.
Always colon is pure by dad? Because
I
my
think
dad's
so.
a fucking Alabama warbler when he farts, you know? It's like the rap type.
Yeah.
But my mom and I were like duck farts. We're like, boink.
Yeah?
You know?
Well, me and my dad were both like silent killers, you know?
Oh.
Where it's just like, it's really hot, and it's just like... And then it just like lingers around for like fucking 15 minutes, and everyone's like, what the fuck, man? Like, why wouldn't you inform us? Go outside and shit. Or if like, I know what I do all the time? I like just fart underneath the covers and shit, and we'll be chilling and stuff, and my girl will be like, yeah, why don't we go to the covers? So I'm like, you don't want to do that. She goes under, and she's just like, trap her underneath. It's like, ah! Fucking screaming and shit. That's hilarious. That's why you shouldn't date people like me. Yo, man, you got an iPhone? Is that what you have? Homie? On the phone in the front? No, what is it? What? Samsung Galaxy.
But he said it-
Bullshit. I hate those fucking commercials, man. I'm just kidding. You watch porn on that? No? Oh, you don't got got data. That's hilarious. Oh man, I don't have a computer in the place I'm staying at, so I got to jerk off on my iPhone. And I don't know if anyone's ever done that, but know what's the worst? When you're jerking off and then you get like a call, and you're just like, oh fuck, grandma, shit, oh fuck. And then I know she'd get pissed if I don't pick up. Like, my grandma's like an angry Jamaican lady. So I'm like, I got to pick up. So I'm like, hey, grandma, what's up? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you want to make some dumpling? Yeah, make dumpling for me when I get home. I'll, thanks. Yeah, okay, I'll see you. Bye.
You keep it hard?
What? Okay, well, let me explain.
Jesus Christ.
It's just a natural feeling to keep it hard. Once you start, you can't stop, and then it feels so weird when you're like, oh, man.
And when you
If it got flaccid, I'd just, like, be grossed out by the situation, so I just had to power through it.
When you do jizz on the screen, though, it makes it easier to do the slide unlock.
That's fucking gross. No, what's shitty too is I used to live in a basement apartment, so the wireless like bars and shit was like super shitty. So if I wanted to fucking jerk off, I had to go up to like the window. So it'd be like 3 a.m. and I'm fucking like jerking off at the side of my window, and people are like walking by and like looking at my illuminated face in the darkness, just like you're like, holy fucking shit, what is Fucking ghost. There's ankle ghost jerking off at my foot right now. What the fuck was in there?
We gotta wrap it up.
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
get the next guy up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Give us one more. Give us one more.
One more? You're talking about your dad and shit, right?
Yeah, I brought him up.
Yeah, my dad is pretty dumb. He, this one time I was leaving the house, and I put 2 frozen McCain pizzas in the oven. And my mom said she was going to the mall, so I'm like, all right. And I left, and I came back, and my dad was like laying on the couch, just holding his stomach. And he's just like, oh. And I'm like, Daddy, what's wrong? And he's like, those pizzas suck. And I'm like, I remember turning off the oven before I left. So I'm like, did you finish cooking them? He's like, what? No. I'm like, you didn't eat 1. You ate 2 frozen McCain pizzas raw? You ate 1 and was like, oh, fuck. Oh, that's terrible. No. Like, why would you do that? And he's like, I don't think this Pepto-Bismol is helping either. And we look over at the counter, and this motherfucker drank calamine lotion. Are you kidding me? Calamine lotion. He just couldn't take a second to turn it around. He just saw pink shit? Yeah, that should be good. I can drink pink shit. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. My name's Chris Robinson. Thanks a lot, Hunter, too, for bringing me back.
Chris Robinson, everybody. All right, coming up next to the stage, Boston's own Timothy Ned Golden.
Fucking packed in here, huh, Hannah? I had to bring my fucking jacket on stage. Just kidding, guys. I'm not from that part of Massachusetts. But it's fucking great up here. Keep it going for Hannah, everybody, huh?
The nanny.
Eggnog party.
That's a great Fran Drescher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess it's kind of fun. Hunter, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Or as your people say, the day that the guy come down the pipe on the house and go to the floor. Quebec's own, Hunter Collins, everybody. HC, tell me this, though. What Christmas was it when you realized that your red fire truck was just a carton of cigarettes? And your mom filled out the Santa soup better than Dad? Now, I'm not saying Hunter's mom's fat, because I don't know how to say that in French. That's what they say in Quebec. If you don't have something to say nice bilingually, don't say it at all. But nice here, though. Nice eggnog party. I was kind of hoping that I'd get up here on the second cart. You know,
Shit, yeah.
when you start feeling like you've been eating out an Ewok all night long, wash it down with a little Laffy Taffy, maybe a lollipop. Nice, though. Keep it going for Hunter, everybody, huh?
Again.
Or as his girlfriend knows him, the man who puts the brief in boxer briefs. Wow. I don't know. This is a good question, though, for now, this holiday season. You ever think that Jesus walked into a room, didn't close the door behind him? Anybody ever said, "Well, were you born in a barn?" I prefer to think he was born in a whorehouse, and his lack of a father figure contributed to his messianic complex.
You just busted out messianic complex in a room full of stoners, bro.
That means fucking like God and shit. Or like you think it. But anyway. Gals, just want you to remember, every kiss begins with K. And also, if you get diamonds for Christmas, just remember every dick ends in K as well, all right? So start sucking. Actually, every dick ends in balls and an asshole, so don't be shy. Even get those diamonds involved. Maybe press that tennis bracelet up against his hemorrhoid. He's going to like that, trust me. Because diamonds are a guy's best friend. That's for darn sure. That's for darn sure. I don't know. I was doing a little Christmas shopping today, though. I was in Best Buy. And the woman in front of me, just as she was completing her transaction, she goes, "Hey, you guys don't have any matches, do you?" No, they don't have hot dogs or scratch tickets either. Now beat it, you dumb hole. And move your car, because there's no pump 6. Not filling up here, gal.
I call Best Buy Blue Future Shop.
Yeah, makes sense. I don't think you can return anything there, though.
It's just a blue future shop.
That's
That
true.
whole fucking, they sell the same shit.
It's a little bigger, though, than Future Shop.
I don't know what kind of future shops.
Or
you
the
can-
Source. Source is good. Source is good for batteries. Always need some big double Ds. Anyway. Oh, this is nice. My wife gave me an early gift this year. She dropped our baby the other day. Which is nice, so that means I got one free drop coming to me. Which is a nice coupon to have. Especially with the NFL playoffs coming up. I can also trade it in for a leave her in the car voucher. I do want to see that new Lincoln film, so might just work out. Might just work out. But this is a nice holiday story, though. I think this is about giving. This week, I got a brand new loaf of bread, started making a sandwich, and without even thinking about it, I just used the butt piece. Use a little end piece. Just made my sandwich, went about my day. I just hope that those kids over in Africa realize the kind of effort that's being made over here. You know? Because sometimes when I watch them on those UNICEF commercials and they come running up to the rice truck, it's kind of like, hey. Have a little patience. Have a little decorum. Maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. It's a little food for thought, guys.
All right, give us one more, Tim.
Something to think of in the buffet line. Well, it's been an honor. This is my second of 2, and they've been dynamite. So I thank you, Hunter.
Pleasure.
And folks, I guess it all comes down to robots. When are they coming? And when are they taking over? Do they like big butts? Can they lie about it? Anyway, folks, I'm Tim. Thanks very much, HC.
Tim Golden, everybody. Way to go, Slugger. What's our one? Okay, thank you. Hey, we're airing this live on the internet, so this show is actually directly contributing to declogging up the internet because I think people are shutting their computers down. Who's next? Oh man! Oh shit, yo! A hero of the underground weed rooms, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Miss Sandra Battellini. Sandy Batts.
Keep it going for Hunter Collins. Come on, guys. You know what? That's pretty lame. Keep it going for Hunter Collins and Eggnog Porno Fiasco. I am really high. I've been drinking since 4:30. So when did you start drinking?
You guys saw me start drinking, man. I can't pre-drink for the fiasco.
Okay.
It defeats the purpose,
Yeah,
and then
I
I get like Nick Nolte drunk if I pre-drink.
I love it. I'm a little drunk. What are you gonna do, guys? I had scotch. What do I think? I'm a 1950s businessman. You know what I mean? Any fuck. Any old fuck, right? That's what are you gonna do? Guys, you know. Okay, so I was on this streetcar and this guy fucking was on his cell phone. He's like, he walks up, he like flashes something to the driver, and the driver's like, you didn't pay. And the guy's like, I totally paid. I showed you my transfer, right? And he's like, that's not correct. And then this guy he's a black guy, and he goes up to him. He's like, what?
Really? I can tell by the impression.
You could tell by my stance?
By your impression. You're like, Just told it was a great, white guy doing a white person doing a fucking black guy impression.
I think my black guy's pretty not bad, right, guys?
My fucking transfer.
I let it come from my black dick, okay? Anyways, he's like, what, you don't think I got any money? He goes, you ain't seen money like I seen. For real, he's like, $1,000 bills in the 90s? That's what he says. $1,000 bills in the 90s. Yeah, the whole bus was like, fuck, man, fuck. Bow down to this dude. $1,000 bills in the 90s. What's that, $100 bill? Now you fuck? Fuck it. I love it. Okay. You want to say anything about that? No?
I got nothing.
You know that ad campaign on the subway that's peopleforgood.ca? You seen that bullshit? You guys haven't seen anything. It looks like. I have. Yeah? I've seen shit. Well, why didn't you put your You've seen shit, but have you seen what I'm talking about? This guy's just like, I've seen shit. So have all of us seen a lot of fucking shit. You've probably seen a lot of your own shit. You look at your own shit?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? That's right. Hey, Vapor, everybody look at their shit.
Without fail. Without fail.
Without fail?
Yeah.
Okay,
you always
good.
look.
Yeah, you always gotta look.
Because if there's like a nickel in there or something, you're like, what's happening to me?
Or a fetus. One of the two. You know, sometimes you just shit out a fetus. You're like, how did that happen? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Hey? Blowing on that bag. Oh, I'm going to throw up, I swear to God. Anyhow, you know what I mean? Scotch and marijuana and fucking pretzels. Oh, my God. Barf City. I want to be an anorexic tonight. You know what I mean? And feel cool about it. Clearly not an anorexic, totally. But I can get there. So go fuck yourselves, all of you, okay? You know what? I can get lost in you people right here. You fuck me up, okay? You fuck me up. Anyway, what was I talking about? Peopleforgood.ca. And one of the ads was, let everybody out of the subway before you. I'm like, yeah, if you're a fucking loser and you got nothing to do. You know what I mean? Who the fuck stays on the subway before everybody gets out? You gotta ride that shit for a couple hours. You guys gotta get right more into this, okay?
It's fucking creepy if you just let everyone get out of the subway before you, too.
I agree.
Yeah, no, you go first.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, you go.
And then you just watch.
Yeah. And they're like, no, I'm peopleforgood.ca. And then you fart.
Look out. This person's yelling websites at us. Get out of this fucking train.
It's weird to talk behind you on stage. It's okay.
If you prefer, you can look at one of the screens. I'm sure half the people in here aren't even watching the stage. They're just like, yo, something's on TV. Let's watch this shit instead, man.
I know. The lazy fucks in the back are doing that. They're like, I'm not turning my head more than that. Fuck it. Fuck that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so next one, guys. Next one. I have some good news. I just found out I'm a squirter. Right? That's fucking 2012 shit right there, right? No, the world's not gonna end. My vagina's just born. You know what I mean? No, you know how I found out? Because every time I would have sex, I'd be like into it, just fucking rhythm, moving, fucking, you know? And then I'd have to go to the bathroom all the time. I had to stop in the middle of the pump action, go to the bathroom. I thought I had diabetes, right? And then I went to the doctor and he's like, no. He goes, you don't have diabetes. He goes, you're a squirter. So just put it on the people. Just spray it on the people. Put your shit, your sex urine on the people. If we really get comfortable tonight, you never know, guys. We could all be in a urine bath of sexuality.
Give us one more. Guess one more.
One more? Yeah? Okay, I'm done. Yeah, one more. Okay, guys, one more. I was watching a porn, two women, right? Because, so you need to mix it up because guy on girl, like I like to watch guy on girl, 3 black guys, you know what I mean? Whatever. And 3 black guys. Woo, yum-a-dum. And you know what I mean? All that fucking, whoa, just pumping it. Okay. It's like you feel like you're at the dawn of time. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah. Anyhow, that's where it goes. So, these two chicks are like, one of them is feasting on the other one. You know how they do it? And one of them's like, the one who's feasting is like, oh my God, you taste so good. And then the feastee says, oh yeah, what do I taste like? And the feaster is like, white chocolate. And then the other one says, I put it in there for you. Who the fuck has white chocolate at home? You know what I mean? Well, what happened before, right? She's at home, she opens the cupboard, she sees a chunk of white chocolate, she's like, fuck it, man. I'm putting that shit on the stove, boiling it, and then just pouring it right in the old vag. Merry Christmas, you slut. Good night.
Sandra Badalini, everyone. Thank you, Sandra. And feasting, it's pronounced fisting, you fucking dago. All right. Yeah, the world's first eggnog joint, ladies and gentlemen. No licking, just wetting it with nog. There you go. Isn't that a cool weed thing? Eggnog joints. It's like doing all the best drugs. Nog, booze, and weed. So without further anticlimactic ado, our next act of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Mr. Mike Kellett. Michael Kellett.
Putting like curdled eggnog on a joint and
Yo, this is gonna taste like giving birth to Jesus.
I don't know if that's good. I don't know.
It's not. It's awful.
Anyways, Sandra was talking about porn. I was watching this really classy, really artsy porn last night. It actually ended in a Monet shot. It was pretty good. There you go, buddy. That one's for you. I thought I'd tell you guys a bit about myself before we get going too far. A couple years ago, I was actually dating a back brace model. It's pretty fucking awesome, isn't it? I really loved her. I cared a lot about her. And I ended up writing a song for her, but we kind of broke up before I could ever sing it to her. I know. And I thought, since it's the eggnog fiasco and Christmas is coming up, I thought this could be my gift to you guys. The song I wrote for a girl with scoliosis. All right. It's supercalifragilgirlfriend who had scoliosis. She was quite attractive, though her posture was atrocious. Supercalifragilgirlfriend who had scoliosis dumped me 2 weeks later because of my hyperhidrosis. My armpits are never dry, my armpits are never dry. Yeah. Woo! Thanks, guys. She broke my heart, but God broke her spine, so we're even, right? I got dumped. I don't care. I feel like I really need to grow up, though, guys. I feel like I finally need to start acting my age, which is why now, when I go to a restaurant and give a fake name for the reservation, it's Mr. Burp Fart Pants. Table for poo? Fuck. It's one of the dumber ones for tonight. Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta ask. I gotta ask. Does anyone want to join my penis club? Come on. We already have several members. Fuck. I got a new job, guys. I got a new job.
Turn off your phone or kill your whole family.
He'll do it. Fuck. I got a job demolishing houses. Guess you could call me a home wrecker. Because I'm fucking my boss's wife. I don't trust my chameleon. I don't trust him. I've never seen his true colors. And he's fucking my boss's wife. Oh, man. I probably watched the most bootleg movie in the world last night. It was a cell phone recording of a guy watching a VHS at home. Terrible. I've been having a lot of the unsafe sex. Thank you for not wooing that. It's a bad idea. Last week, I tried to freeze the warts off my penis. But the ice cube just made my dick shrink and the warts look even bigger.
Amen. Amen.
He knows what I'm talking about. I think that if Russell Peters wrote a pornographic book, it would be called 50 Shades of Brown. Anyone, we got some ladies in the crowd, some weird guys. Has anyone read 50 Shades of Grey? No? I read it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's not real. It can't be real. That shit doesn't happen in real life. Like, it's unrealistic expectations. No one just comes to work and someone's under their desk ready. Like, that doesn't happen. So porn is unrealistic? Well, porn is realistic because I can see it. I'm like, that's real. Licks tits. You know what I'm talking about? But I thought I'd write my own version of 50 Shades of Grey. I thought I'd write more of a realistic version for a man's world. So actually, I brought it here tonight. Now, guys, this is a sexual book about intercourse. So try and hide your erections and your wet vaginas so it doesn't get awkward, okay? He took out his wiener and stuck it in her butt. You know, making her feel real good. In her butt. Is it in? Her mouth said real sexy like. I think so. He talked. He'd never done this before. He didn't know how it worked. Well, did you put it in my butt? Yes. Like in my butt? Like in the hole? Oh. He didn't know he had to put it actually in the hole. There. Oh, there it is. She spoke with lots of pleasure. That's nice. Thank you. I was hoping this would be nice for you. This is the nicest my butt has ever felt. Like nicer than that one time my butt felt real good that other time. She talked like she walked, with a bit of a limp. Now just make sure you don't sperm in my butt. Too late, the end.
That's great.
Yeah? You want to buy a copy?
Yeah.
69 cents. The sexual position. This is the last one. After this one's it. This is what a dinosaur looks like when it gives props. Now remember that. This is what a mummy looks like when he gives props. This is what the mentally handicapped look like when they give props. Yo, props. They're just like us, assholes. Thanks for having me on the Eggnog Show, guys.
Mike
Hunter,
Kellett.
you're doing awesome.
Mike Kellett, everyone. Giving us the best retarded black guy impression of the night. Everyone's doing fake black guys. All the white guys. All right. Hey, man, we got to keep this going as smoothly as it has been. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mr. Dave Heddy. Dave, my joint's wet with eggnog, and now it looks like Chris Robinson's dick when his grandma calls. Just when his grandma calls.
I don't know if it looks the same at all. I don't know. I don't think it looks the same at all.
It's like he's got to fucking keep it going.
I don't like hearing about people masturbating so much. I'm not saying like in terms of like this particular set or only in comedy, but just like, I don't know, it's not something I want to visualize, you know? Anyway, I'm better with like, I don't know, am I supposed to speak to you?
Whatever you
Do
please.
whatever I want?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I wanted to start with this joke.
As long as it's art.
Is it art? Well, what is it? I don't know. I mean, anyway, okay. Because, anyway, everyone's Oh boy, because I normally don't smoke up, and so that's why I wanted to, have it down. It's not even a good joke, but I think it says everyone's sense of humor is different, which is both magical and why I hate standing before other people telling jokes. So not worth having been written down, I think. I remember one of the first jokes I ever told was, it's very strange being here tonight. I should be at school, but I decided to take the year off to do this. And when I told my grandmother that, she said, "You're hopeless." And I just thought that was fairly critical, coming from someone who lives in diapers, basically. But then she died, and so. Yeah, she had at the eulogy, at the funeral, the rabbi opened his eulogy by saying, despite not having been a Holocaust survivor, because basically of Jews of my grandparents' generation, that's like the highest praise you can receive. But it simply wasn't her fault. She wasn't taken to a camp.
You ever meet those people? Those people whose like 98-year-old grandma die and they act like their fucking life is over and they just lose their shit like crazy. And they're like, my 98-year-old grandma died. And I'm like, yeah, it's just so sad. She was truly an old woman. I don't know.
So, because you think it was her time? It's just like it's not a tragedy. It's a regular passage.
I mean, it's like she's probably better off, I mean, it's sad, but it's not like you don't have to like cancel going to see Expendables 2 with me.
So at what So at what age then? When like what quality of life?
What would be the cutoff age when it's tragic? I think 60 is way too young, man.
I think so. Yeah. Although if you think like it depends what you're doing with your time though. Like if all you're doing is like 30 years on a suicide note, then like if your perfectionism comes through and you're like, no, I just can't do this. So.
No, but a guy like me is gonna live for fucking ever.
This is revolting. I can't believe you're doing this, but.
Yo, you want some of this weed that I rolled with eggnog?
Fucking rebuffed my shit.
Yeah. No, but I recently joined Toronto's Gay Straight Alliance. We go around the city beating up the bisexuals. No, but there's a lot of talk about, yeah. No, my girlfriend, though, was quite relieved, I think, to find out that my blood tests indicate I have no STDs. I, however, now have to come up with a new reason to always be coming in her face.
Oh, try this one.
Yep.
I hate you.
Me?
No, you say that right. You're like, oh, I hate you, and then come on her face.
Oh, at that moment?
Try it out.
For the first time ever, though, recently, a girl asked me to come on her face, and I told her I have no interest at all in doing this. But if it's something you enjoy, I'm willing to. But perhaps while we're doing it, you could explain to me just exactly what it is about this you enjoy, then I could get something out of the whole thing. I never understand why the homeless aren't always the first in line at record store signings. I mean, you're gonna sleep on the street anyway. You may as well meet Drake. But the homeless are just lazy. I think that's the main problem. I mean, about half of them haven't even finished to bother growing all their limbs.
I zoned out for a sec, bro.
It's true. Anyway. We were talking about God before. Oh yeah, it's a little bit. Abraham is very weird. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bible. It's not Abraham. It's the covenant that God made with Abraham. I would say that the circumcision. Like if you read the text, it's like every man must be circumcised or cast out, or not or cast out. And God could have chosen any covenant.
The real God?
Anything. The real God?
Yeah. Checking.
There's no. Well. No, it's just like man writing a text, I suppose. So.
God got a publishing deal and released a great book called
No,
La
there's-
Bible.
I don't know. Am I supposed to like enjoy what you say or respond to you?
It's up to you, man. It's art.
I don't know. Yeah. So back. But God could have chosen anything, but He chooses circumcision. It could have been anything. And so it's kind of like God is just some. God's just. He likes like his circumcised dick. Like that's what it. That's who He is basically. And I don't know. I don't know much about, angels on the head of a pin, but apparently on a good day, God could stick like 4 of them in His mouth. And if Nietzsche's to be believed, that's actually how he died. That's a familiar, I think.
That's familiar?
I think this notion that God is dead, that's why you say these things. On
Yeah, I
stage.
see it on rock T-shirts all the time.
Right, okay. Yeah. No, but I...
Rough batch, bro. You tired of this
I
one?
don't want
huh?
any of that.
Oh my God. This one tastes like I'm drinking Hamilton.
All right, well, I'll get off. What do I want to
Give us
leave?
one more. Give us one more.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What do I want to leave with? Well, it's kind of a long. Okay. I don't know if anyone's familiar. I don't like this TTC policy of when it's at night past a certain hour, the buses will stop at any point along the route. For women to go home and I guess it's kind of a selfish thing. Like it's late and I want to go to bed and all these things, but I don't know if anyone here has been on the Dufferin night bus lately. But these women are not getting raped.
Oh, fuck.
Like I know that's not the PC thing to say. Like it happens to guys as well near the rate. But like I'm smaller than these women, and prettier than some. And that's I have to finish that. I have to complete that joke. It's like a little.
I've been on that bus, man.
You
I
have?
know what it's. Yeah. Some dudes like chicks who look like Lou Ferrigno without Hulk makeup.
Okay. I know. He's
I lived
he's a
at
big guy.
I lived at Duff Dupe for a year and a half, man. Duff Dupe. Representing. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks.
Mr. Dave Hetty. Oh, yeah. It's feeling pretty fiasco-y now. The extras are getting more and more awkward, and it's going to get worse. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Mike Rita. Michael Rita, everybody. The pride of Lansdupe. Is that Boys to Men? Fuck, I'm good.
What the fuck? What the fuck are we all watching right here, man? The destruction of Hunter Collins. Can we make some noise for him right now?
Everyone's making. You know what I gotta make. Hey, you know what? My dad called Boys to Men Boys I Men. You didn't get it.
It's just the best.
Hey, you know what they call LL Cool J in Spain?
Yeah.
LLL Cool J. I'm done.
You ever try to explain your parents like video game names? One time I asked my mom if she knew Call of Duty. She was like, I know Caledonia. I was like, no, that's not it at all. Fuck Caledonia and its hills. Look what we're doing right now. Isn't this the fucking best? Can we make some noise for Toronto, man? Look what we're doing right now. Yeah, man.
Tina! Sean Desmond!
Sean Desmond's the fucking worst, man. What a piece of shit. That guy represents us in the pop world, you know? Somewhere in like Japan, they're like, oh, Sean Desmond is the best, the Canadian pop singer. That guy's the worst. Imagine you seen that guy at Dufferin Mall, you'd be like, hey, you're a piece of shit. He just look at you, be like, thank you.
Hey.
He hears it all day, you know? He probably likes it. Hey, at least he didn't call me.
Easy, bud. Sean Desmond is a pioneer of unconventional mohawk angles.
Remember that guy's mohawk? And everybody just watched it and all right, just let him do it. Fuck, don't tell him that's stupid. But I bet you tons of people were like, well, what is that? And he's like, it's mohawk. Fuck you, you know?
He just looks like a striped pool ball that's sitting at a weird angle all the time.
He just looks like a piece of shit. Fuck him. And his brother, too. Danny Fernandez. You know they're brothers? What? What kind of stupid fucking family is that? Hey, you want to be pop singers? I don't know. Come on, I'll do it first, and then you just do it too. But don't copy my fucking last name. What do you got? I got Desmond. What do you got? Fernandez? Fuck that. Desmond, bruh.
Oh, that's where Desmond comes, because Fernandez is the Des man.
He's the Des man, yeah.
That's awful.
Everybody's head was just like,
Oh my God.
too bad it's not somebody cooler. We'd all give a fuck. And his fucking nephew or some shit is that Tyler Madero's kid. I'm not even fucking kidding. You guys know who the fuck I'm talking about? I hope you don't. Please don't know who I'm talking about. Please. Whatever you do, if you ever hear that name, be like, la 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 la. I don't want that shit in my brain. It melts your fucking brain. You doing all right over here? You're zoning out?
I think my brain's melting.
Everybody in here is the best. Because look, nobody's scared of cops right now. We're the best fucking, we're the most ruthless stoners in the world. Especially people, because you ever been somewhere else and people see cops, they panic, you know? You ever been smoking a joint, they like in Barrie, and they're like, hey, cops, just throw it out, step on it, who gives a fuck? Yo, what do we do in Toronto when we see cops? We don't panic like, hey, cops, just hold it in your hand and pretend like you're a normal, person. We don't even panic. You go from holding the joint like this to like, whoa, I can't see, we're magicians. Whoa, cops, is that a joint? It's not, I'm a civilian. That shit's the best, man. Isn't it funny when you see cops, when you're driving, isn't that shit the best? Because look, Hunter and I can do it right now. We're two people in a car right now driving. You know when you're driving in a car and you're smoking weed with your friends? Nobody gives a fuck, everybody's laughing. Hey, look at those, hey, fuck you, you're yelling at people and shit. The music's up, I fucking love the song, radio's down. But as soon as you see cops, everything changes, doesn't it? And it's always the funniest shit, because it's always the guy in the front who sees the cops, isn't it? He'll just be talking, he'll be like, hey, hey, you gonna pass that? Hey, cops, everybody chill out. Everybody act cool, bro. Everybody act cool. These cops don't know shit. Sure they don't. 4 people in a car looking straight. Nobody's saying a word. Cops, take off your hats. What the fuck? What about this? You ever been in this position? Hey, cops, nobody look. Where the fuck don't I look? I'm looking everywhere because I don't know where not to look first. Yeah, man, and it's funny because sometimes you're in a car and you're like, hey, cops, everybody light a cigarette. I don't even smoke. Shut the fuck up and smoke. Okay, I'm fucking dying back here. And you know the cops must see that sometimes. You know they must pull the corner sometimes and go, hey, Johnson, look at those kids over there. Which ones? Look, the kids, they just took off their hats. Look, the windows are going up and they're all looking straight. Are they smoking cigarettes with the windows closed? Like the kid in the back doesn't even want a cigarette. They're yelling at him and shit. You want to pull these kids over? Nah, they're already scared. So what do you want to do? Let's just follow them for 10 minutes. See what happens, you know? You ever been in that situation? Right when you finish your joint, you see cops? Oh, cops, hey, fuck. Okay, no, chill out, man. Everybody just chill out. And then for the first couple minutes, it's cool. You're like, relax, man. And then 10 minutes in, you're like, you're going to pull us over or not, man? I'm fucking having a heart attack here. I haven't gone over 40 for 20 minutes. Fuck. Everything starts coming out. Your boy's in the back like, I got a knife. What the fuck? Holy shit. You want one more?
Can you do the bit about putting food away when you're baked?
Yeah. You guys, isn't it funny how much of a pothead you are just in everyday life after a while? Like when you're just at home chilling out? You know what I'm talking about? You ever put milk in the cupboard and not realize it right away? You know what I'm talking about too? You just put milk in the cupboard and you take a step back and you go, oh wait, something's wrong here. What is it? And you don't even realize it. You don't even know what it is. You touch shit. You go like, is it the bread? It's not the fucking bread. Bread's supposed to be here. Nesquik? Nah. Then you look at the fridge, you're like, oh, it's the fucking milk! Shit, I'm a fucking idiot. What about this? One quick one too. You ever watch a TV and you get all into what you're watching? Then a commercial comes on, so you flip away and you completely forget what the fuck you're watching? And you sit there like, what the fuck was I watching, man? And it'll never come back to you. You can flip, and it'll never come back. But then the next day you're taking a shit and you're like, Mythbusters! Ah! All right, I'm done. That was me? Yeah?
Mike Reed, everybody! Woo! Lance Duke. Oh, man. You actually touched the fucking bread. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the first ever Mike Rita set where he doesn't impersonate his mother. First time. Yeah, man. All right. Hey, coming up next, man, is actually Mike Rita's dad. Please welcome to the stage Todd Graham, everybody. Different name. Todd Graham, everybody. Hey, Run DMC.
Thanks. Just hold on to my coat, okay?
For sure, bro.
Pretend you're my girlfriend, and I'm gonna try some skateboard tricks. for like 40 minutes.
Yo, do a stale fish nose grab.
What's that?
They have the dumbest names for skateboard moves. I was like, give me a fucking rhino's pancreas.
Well, I thought you were telling me I had something in my nose.
Were you saying McTwist?
I was saying McTwist.
Do a McTwist Ledger. Do a Heath Ledger. Sorry, Todd.
I really don't know any of that stuff. It was just it was just a joke. When I was here in the summer, I said when I came up on stage, I pointed at the TV and I said, "Oh fuck, this show again. This show. Every time I come here, this same fucking show is on. Thank God they turned the sound down." And there was a guy in the front row, and he stood up and he said, "It's you! It's you!" So now I know that. This show is the fucking best. And there's a Santa Claus on this episode. So I recently got a cell phone, guys. Thanks very much. I think I'm probably one of the last people. It's exciting. I'll show you. Look at that. Pretty awesome. It's not on, but you know, one thing at a time. But I understand you can send pictures with these, which I'm pretty excited about, because when I was younger and you wanted to show somebody your penis, you had to go all the way over to their house and press it against the window. And that wasn't always easy either, you know, especially if they lived in the basement. You thought I was going to say the top floor, didn't you? But you know, you can figure that shit out. There's fire escapes. You can still manage to get up there and expose yourself with some dignity. But not the basement. The basement, you gotta lay down on your side, wiggle your pants off. Man, nobody wins, you know. So some people tell me that I sound a little bit like Norm Macdonald when I tell my jokes. Which is fine. I like him. I'm a fan. But you know, I can't help but be a little disheartened when I've put so much time and energy into mimicking Bob Newhart.
Cue the over 30 years old people laughing.
Oh, okay. You guys might know him from Legally Blonde 2. No? No.
Give us una más.
You wait there. Una más.
Yeah.
Is that? I'm sorry. I don't speak French.
It's espagnol for one more.
Okay. Well, that I can do. Let's see now. Sometimes I wish that my name was George. Just because that way it would already be written in the back of all my shirts. That's a Walmart joke. And if you didn't get that joke, good for you. I'm just gonna go.
Todd Graham, everybody. Pleasure. My grandma naked, my grandma naked, my grandma naked, my grandma naked. You can take it now. Get us a boner joke.
Okay. You don't get those anymore.
You don't get grandma jokes? What was I gonna say? Yeah, man. No, you got it. That's the thing. You think about your grandma naked and you don't get a boner, right? That's the thing. Problem for me is my grandma is like hot as fuck. Like I think about her and I actually jizz. And no, you'd be surprised. She's a gilf. She's a total gilf. Or is it jilf? Does it become a soft G? I don't know. Soft G is actually my family's nickname for my grandma's vagina. Soft G is what we call it. All I'm saying, she has the nicest hangina in the country, guys. Okay, when she goes jogging, she sounds like a clapping seal. Right? No, not because of slapping noises. Because when the wind blows through it, it goes. Arr, 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 arr. We have another nickname for her, Consuelo, because her Consuelo. Guys, it's an eggnog fiasco, and you got 8 granny vag jokes. Count your blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, Miss Stephanie Tolev.
What's up, guys? You having fun, Hunter?
Yeah, man. I'm going to have to piss soon, though.
Well,
this
piss
is crazy.
in my asshole. I don't know. That was really weird.
Improv.
Whoa, it's gonna get quirky. I kissed my father on the mouth very recently. Really long, really wet. There was mistletoe. I'm a stickler for traditions, guys. I don't think the tongue was necessary, but I went along with it. He was eating Ferrero Rochers before this, so got a little double whammy. Guys, my dad was changing after he kissed me, and I walked into the room and I saw his nipples, and now I know where I got mine from. The only difference is the hair, but his is way more sparse. So I was like, oh, okay, I know, whose are whose. Oh boy, guys, it's not as bad as my treasure trail. So in grade 8, I'm like, if I shave it, it'll go away. No, it grows in thicker. And a lot faster.
The old vertical mustache.
Yo, do you want to see it?
Please.
Merry Christmas, Hunter Collins.
Varsity Blows!
Congratulations, I've grossed
That was great.
everybody in here out.
Do you comb that thing?
Sometimes, with a mustache comb.
You need a fine tooth. Jesus, there's bits of popcorn in that thing.
I've been looking for that. I was eating a lot of Bill Redenbacher. I don't know what the
But like
term
actually
is.
the dried up you find under the fridge 8 months later popcorn bits. Like not even like
But they're
fresh
like still kind of like chewy. It's like
Yeah.
gum. It's like popcorn gum.
Time has made them chewy.
It's like a bag of smart food you leave open for 2 years.
Time and sub-fridge gunk.
This is getting really gross, isn't it, guys?
You know.
It's gone too far. I was at Bathurst and Queen recently. I'm bragging, I know. And it was 3 in the morning, and this broad got the last slice of pizza, and she's having a real nice time with it. And we all know the 5-second rule, right? You're eating something you like, it slips out of your little slippy, swoopy fingers, you pick it up, swibbity swoop, back in the mouth hole, right? I'm not the only one who eats off the floor in here, guys, trust me. So she's trotting across the streetcar tracks with this slice, trips on the track, drops the pizza face down. I'm like, no. She not gonna do it, is she? Squats over the slice. Double takes. Peels the pizza off the streetcar track. Takes the biggest bite. Best slice of pizza I've ever had, guys. Snipped the whole fucking thing down. A lot of hairs. I'm assuming human. Not a lot of animal foot traffic happening in that area. It's the moose like, Jesus Christ! The hell am I? My moose is just me with a hunchback. I don't really know how they walk. On their hind legs. I gotta do more moose watching. I feel creepy sitting in woods by myself waiting for one to walk by. Moose perverts aren't in.
You think eating a pizza off train tracks is gross. One time I ate a pizza off your treasure trail.
How? Same amount of hair.
Calling it back.
Calling it right back.
Dialing long distance.
905.
Hey,
Why
treasure
is
trail joke.
You have a rotary phone, but you're holding a cell phone. It's got a separate piece.
Is this cell phone? Mime cell phone?
I think so.
I was actually just measuring my grandma's clit.
Oh!
I was like, yeah, it's about fake phone, mime phone. My grandma's got a mime phone-sized clit.
I think mine might be longer, but I tie mine in a couple knots.
A double knotter.
The double knot. The old
square
army knot.
The square knot.
The old anchor knot. You know, the old... The boat's getting loose!
You know you got a long clit if you're doing a figure 8 on that fucking
Oh,
boat.
man. When I go to pools, I got to wear 2 one-piece bathing suits because that shit hangs out. I don't want to be this gross, guys. I don't. Speaking of that, what's going on here? Okay. I was getting my neck kissed up recently. Yeah, I got to second base. And I don't know. This is a tip for you guys. I didn't know if you guys knew this, but having a giant neck mole is kind of a turn off for people. I was like, oh, that's like a little extra bit. It's like a little Hershey kiss. No, it's not like that at all. So I was getting my neck kissed up, and I just heard like, he's like, you like that? I'm like, I do like that. He's like, you like it? I'm like, yeah, keep going. I like that. And then I just heard, ugh. I'm like, sorry? He's like, ugh. Oh, I can taste it. Oh, God. What do you mean you can taste it? That could be cancerous. Put that back. He started yelling something like it feels like the same size as a giant Reebok pump. I'm like, does it work? No, they never do. Thanks a lot, guys.
Steph Tolev, everybody. Find her on Twitter. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our only guest sketch troupe of the night. So I need you guys to be extra quiet. They're going to scream their asses off for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. One of the best sketch troupes in the country, Vest of Friends. Vest of Friends, everybody.
How's it going, everyone? Nice. Everyone's really high. How's it going, everyone? One person, and then we groaned a little. Everyone else just said nothing. All right, hey, what's up? So we're a sketch troupe, so we're going to do a scene. I'm going to be a girl in it, so don't be fooled, men. It's just a scene. So don't approach me after the show.
All right, if everyone can close their eyes real quick and then open them, we can start the scene. 3, 2, 1.
Happy Christmas to you. Happy Christmas to you.
Oh, Harold, you're a horrible singer.
Yes.
Okay. What's this?
I got you a little something for Christmas, a gift.
Well, that's topical.
Isn't it?
Yes. Well, what is it? Should I open it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, it's one of those boxes inside boxes. Oh, it's really small. Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
Wow, you really stuffed it in that small box. Here we go. Oh, a board game.
Yes, now, Carol. I know I haven't brought the old skin stick to Tuna Town in a while.
Oh, Harold.
Talk about my penis there.
I know. I know what you're talking about.
Now I got us a role play game.
What? A role play game?
The game where you act like other folks.
Who are Harold.
Oh, who am I? Is this a mask? Is this a wig?
No.
Well, thank God. Okay. Well, let's try it out. Come on, pick a card.
Okay, I guess we could give it a shot. Okay, I got sexy schoolgirl.
Did you do your homework?
Well, I don't know. Should I?
Well, you better have. I'll hit you.
What?
I don't know. I didn't go to school.
That's not how it works.
Oh, sorry. I'll just pull a card. Sexy schoolgirl. Ooh. What? I got an F on my quiz and growing hair in places that nope, it didn't happen before. That's my pubic hair. I'm a girl.
I understand what you're doing, Harold. Put it down. Are you okay?
Oh, that's really
You can
really
barely
there.
speak.
A lot of smoking here.
Sound really high. Okay. Well, Harold, that's really gross. I think that's a duplicate, by the way. I was sexy schoolgirl.
Oh, okay. I'm foolish of me. How about you pick another card?
Okay, I guess Ooh, I got sexy librarian.
Huh. Did you get the books in time?
Well, I don't know.
You better. I'll hit you.
Starting to think you just want to hit me.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, let's see what I got. Okay. Oh, actual librarian.
What?
Shh.
Did you shush me?
Come, child. Let me put my Moby Dick in your chamber of secrets.
First of all, why did you call me a child?
That's what my librarian always did to me.
What?
At least I think he was a librarian. He lived in the library, and he ate all the books.
What? My God.
Yeah, well, that's not important.
I guess not. I guess I don't know if I want to keep doing this, Harold. This is really weird.
Come on, Caroline brought this. Got this again? No?
Come on. I guess I'll try again. Sexy. They're just putting sexy in front of other occupations. Sexy nurse. I got.
It must be hard to come up with names.
It's not getting hard, obviously.
Oh, sexy patient.
Perfect. Finally, we got one.
With third-degree burns. All right, a character piece.
What the hell is sexy about third-degree burns, Harold?
Women love firemen. Men who were once on fire.
I'm out of here, Harold. I'm going down the stairs.
Carol, get down the stairs. Carol, those stairs are not real.
What? I can't hear you. I'm
Get back
down
up.
the stairs. All right.
Carol, listen, I got us this game that brings us together like magnets. Not pull us apart like opposite magnets.
All right. All right. Let's do it.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Adams, looking better today.
Thanks, nurse. I'm not pussing as much down below. Talking about my penis.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, maybe if I gave you a sponge bath. Here we go.
Oh, God, I got third-degree burns. Why would you touch me? Oh, my skin is falling off. You stupid bitch.
What? Harold, stop.
Oh, what's the matter? I thought it was really sexy there.
That was horrible.
You know what? Maybe I just can't do this game. I'm sorry, Carol. I'm going to go down the elevator.
No, don't, Harold, get out of the elevator.
Okay.
A very small apartment for stairs here and an elevator there.
We paid for it.
Yeah, I guess so. No windows, though. Oh, Harold, come on. I don't need this game to love you. I love you just the way you are, okay?
Oh, yeah?
So why don't we take those magnets to the bedroom?
What if I get nervous?
Well, just remember the safe word. Many wheats, I wanted vanilla for so long. Right, that's it.
Thank you.
That's all we're doing, guys.
Best of friends, ladies and gentlemen. Best of friends. Oh, man. And we are happy to have them here tonight, even though that happened. That's it, yeah. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, coming up next, this guy is the self-proclaimed Man Mountain of comedy. He hosts here at Vapor Central every second Thursday? First Thursday. Every first Thursday of the month. And you've seen him on CBC's Comedy Festival of whatever city in this fucking country. Give it up for Mr. K. Trevor Wilson, everybody.
That you're hearing on the record is me, you see, S-N-double-O-P, D-O-double-G-Y, the D-Go-double-G. I'm fly as a falcon. So
Chris, can you get ready to do a Zoom on this fucked up Santa later? You okay?
How you doing, brother?
Doing all right yourself?
Not bad. You're looking good and nog drunk.
Fuck, Jesus. It's just gone up to another level. Now that I've way past the halfway point.
You've nogged yourself into your chair.
My noggin's nogged, man. Hey, did you guys know that the K in K Trevor Wilson stands for King Snentus Lophopolis? He's Greek.
That's right. That's exactly what it stands for. That entirely made-up name.
Yeah, fake Greek.
Yeah. good to see you, brother.
Good to have you here.
I feel like kicking you in the nuts just because of the way you're sitting. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I'm not going to do it.
That was
but,
life with brothers. You couldn't fucking just chill out with your legs spread out because they would take the fucking, like, throw a hockey puck at your nuts or something. There was no safety growing up.
Slap you in the groin?
I grew up sitting like fucking George Clooney everywhere I went.
My brother and I would just randomly get into fights, but we didn't just beat on each other's nuts. We had more respect for each other than
Right.
that.
The nut attack was like a passing through ninja fucking
How
subterfuge
many, you got
attack.
a shit ton of siblings. How many
Yeah, there's
siblings do you
8
have?
of us.
Fuck.
Not because we were Catholic, hippie. We were hippie. My dad hated rubbers, is what that was.
There's just 4 of us. Yeah, there's. My sisters don't like me very much. I can tell by the Christmas gifts they keep giving me.
What'd you get?
One year they got me a cologne called Precious Secrets for Men. It is the gayest cologne I've ever seen.
Being gay actually is a precious secret.
Not because of the name, because there were 2 guys making out on the box. It was.
Which is rare. Usually gay guys don't make out on boxes.
Nope. Oh, vagina joke.
Guys,
The
this
zing.
isn't written.
We are just improving.
This is magic happening before
Hunter
you.
Collins, everybody. Little known Hunter Collins fact. Hunter Collins' childhood imaginary friend occasionally plays bass for Lynyrd Skynyrd. Unknown Hunter Collins fact.
Yeah. And I
Absolutely true.
I also voiced Denver the Last Dinosaur.
You did. You did excellent work on that. And then there was the time we killed all those Nazis together.
Oh, that time machine.
I was just talking about the time we went to Oktoberfest in Kitchener. Well, they look like Nazis when the PCP kicked in.
Trev, you've been on some interesting fucking TV shows in your day, man.
I have. I've been shot with an elephant rifle on Exhibit A, Secrets of Forensic Science.
Did you get to fall back into crates and oil drums?
No, I just collapsed on the ground with a hole through my torso in a boiler room.
Imagine you guys got to do that. Be a dude in a fucking show who gets blown away by an elephant rifle. You would tell everyone you knew with so much pride.
I got to execute a guy when I played a biker hitman in the border.
You guys believe the dream
Shot him
life
twice
these
in the
guys
back of the head while he was on the phone with his mother-in-law.
Oh.
It was sick.
And you were... Kate
But that was
on-
weird because like all the other, like I was an actor playing a biker, but all the extras were real bikers.
Jesus.
They got the job because they owned tattoos and motorcycles. And they all had like wicked biker stories. And like we're sitting around on lunch and they're telling these great stories. And they're like, K-Trev, you got to have some great stories. And I'm like, well, you know, back in theater school.
Yeah.
Oh, man, let me tell you.
And you're like, what theater school did you go to? They're like, Kingston Penn. I pretended like I enjoyed getting fucked in the ass.
You know, because they make you pretend you like it.
We got to put this on TV, really. This show.
This
K-Trev
would be
was
the
on
worst show
motherfucking
ever.
Goosebumps. K-Trev was on Goosebumps, man. It's not even a fucking lie.
I was on Goosebumps twice.
A guy from fucking Goosebumps is here right now, okay? Listen the fuck up.
This is the caliber of entertainer you get at this show. A man who's been on Goosebumps twice.
What was it? Haunted Mask, Night of the
And-
Living Dummy, Say Cheese and Die? What was
And
it?
The guy from Video on Trial that everyone thinks is Eddie Delaseppe.
This is a huge moment for
huge
television.
superstars on stage right now.
How many people are we broadcasting to on the internet right now?
Literally tens of people are seeing this right now.
30. We did triple double digits.
30 would be 3/10 of people, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
That's a trip. That's a trip in my book.
Hat trick.
All right, give us one closer.
Well, what would you like to hear? It's your special day. I
Fuck,
have
you don't
so
have
many
that long,
retarded
like,
stories. No, I don't.
Which 26-minute opus of H. Trevor Wilson's jokes do you want to choose for his closer?
Which slow, long-winded stumble through alcoholism?
Do the one that outlasts the script of Benjamin Button.
So I got raped. Listen, you guys, it happens to men. I should say I was allegedly raped. We're still not entirely sure. I was on a lot of narcotics. I had a group of friends growing up with, and we all hung around, grew up together. We always did the same New Year's party several years in a row. And one year, this girl we hung around with was bragging that she was the only one out of all of us to get laid at every single New Year's party, because she's a classy dame. And we started doing the math, and a lot of the times she was bragging about were times when guys passed out and she had sex with them while they were unconscious. And that's technically a rape, if I'm up to date on my dictionary definitions. And I'm just saying, when we're friends having a discussion about, getting tail, I don't think you can use rapes in your score. I don't think those should count, because, in all honesty, no one else I know raped a bunch of people. She's the only one. That's a slight edge, I think, when we're doing our math. And we figured out every year who she either slept with or raped, and then there was one year where we couldn't figure it out, and a whole bunch of fuzzy memories started making sense to me, because I was drinking at this New Year's party, as you do, and smoking weed, as was our wont. And then we did some mushrooms, because it's a party. And then there was champagne and mixed liqueurs. And then we snorted cat tranquilizers. And that changes you on the inside. I was as high as I'd ever been. I literally watched an entire game of pool from this close to the table, just looking over the top. And every time someone shot a ball and it went in my direction, I panicked and snapped back from the table. And then eventually I reached a level of paranoia and fear that I thought I should just go to bed. And I found a room in the basement no one was using with a spare bed, and I tucked myself into it, and I went to dreamland. And then I woke up at some undetermined time to my serial rapist friend tucking me back in. And I was like, well, that's weird. Why would she tuck me back in? I was already, all snuggled into bed. And then I realized later she's my serial rapist friend. There's a very strong chance she was raping me. Now, if I was a woman, I would not have a friend of the opposite sex who is a serial rapist. That's a terrible idea. They will rape you. It's what they do. But I'm not a woman, I'm a man, so I travel the country bragging to rooms full of strangers that there's a good chance I was the victim of wicked, sexy New Year's rape. And I'm awesome. Merry Christmas, fuckface.
Merry Christmas, Kate and Trevor Wilson. Goosebumps' his own. You recognize him from the Goosebumps episode, My Mother Was a Werewolf Bee. Okay. Guys, just to let you know, hey, are we giving away a bong tonight, Vapor Central? Oh, fuck, man. We're giving away a fucking bong, and we're going to have, start thinking about if you want to be in the bong winning competition. 2 people come up here and compete for a bong. But, yeah, we got 4 more acts, and we'll give away a bong. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, he's from Niagara Falls, but not the good part. Jeff Paul, everybody. Thank you.
Guys, keep it going for TV's Hunter Collins up here, eh? Yes, this is like Hunter. This is like video on trial live, eh? Except there's people actually watching it.
Hey, highest rated original programming 8 years running.
A full room at Vapor. This is your highest ratings yet, man. These stoners would change the channel if they could. Guys, Hunter can't make it home for Christmas, so to fill the void of his father, he's getting drunk and yelling obscenities all night. If he gets really homesick, he's going to find a dog to kick and then cheat on his mom with his secretary. So that's going to be fun.
That's good for Quebec, though.
Want some green soda? Sip for sip.
I cannot betray the harsh mistress that is the nog. Fuck, I can't believe
that's
people
awful.
are still here.
Oh, they're walking out by the dozen. It's great. Freeing up seats, though. Thanks for your $10. Have a good night. I'm not going to do jokes. I'm going to tell you guys a story. It's a story about how I met young Hunter. I was new on the comedy scene, and he befriended me. He saw something in me, you know. He's a big-time comic. He's on TV. I was excited that he'd want to be my friend. And he said, hey, I'm gonna throw a big showbiz type party, and I want you to come. I was like, fuck, that's great, Hunter. I've never been to one of those showbiz type parties. What should I expect? And he said, oh, there's gonna be a little drinking, a little fighting, a little fornicating. I was like, well, that sounds like a lot of fun, Hunter. What time should I show up? He goes, oh, come anytime. It's just gonna be me and you.
I fucked Jeff Paul forcefully. I forcefully fucked him.
Hey, he was gentle.
He sounds Canadian, but after I face fucked him, he sounded Chinese. He was just like, oh, stop it. And at the end, he was like, me so sorry.
True story. Here's another true story about young Hunter. He fell on some hard times during our friendship. We were having lunch one day, and he told me he was strapped for cash. He needed to make a little money. So he decided to become a male prostitute. I tried to talk him out of it. I was like, Hunter, don't do this. There's other ways, you know. I can lend you money. And he's too proud. He said, no, I got myself into this situation. I'm going to get myself out. And he went off to be a male prostitute.
It's true.
A couple days later, we met for breakfast. He came in. He's like, breakfast is on me. Anything you want. Steak and eggs, Western omelet, whatever. Fucking made a killing as a male prostitute. It's like, wow, how much did you make? He's like, I made $505. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. But, like, I understand the 500, you know? That's a nice round number, Hunter. But who gave you the $5? And he said, every one of them.
I fucked 101 people, Dalmatians. I fucked 101 dogs. Each one for $5, though. I charged per puppy.
Anyway, I'm not going to drone on up here, sir. I just want to come up, say Happy Christmas or whatever the fuck you celebrate up there in Quebec.
We celebrate Le Christmas.
Le Christmas.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, let's hear it for fucking Hunter Collins.
Hey,
Get
Jeff Paul,
your hand
everybody.
up
Jeff
here.
Paul. Merry Christmas, bud. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, one of the greatest actors of our generation, Mr. Ryan Horwood, everybody! Who's behind a man approaching with several bongs in his hands. Dude, you were ready to bowl that man over who was holding multiple bongs.
Well,
to
he
get
didn't
on stage.
he didn't get it at all, you know? I'm like, he's huge, first of all. He's the biggest Asian guy I've ever seen in my life. He's a massive guy. And I'm walking behind him, and I'm kind of giving him the polite scooch. And he's just not moving any faster. And he just looks over his shoulder like, this is a pot room. Will you fucking relax? And I'm like,
doesn't realize you need to be on stage.
yeah, not at all.
At this very professional
Yeah, he's
show
like,
that we
Jesus,
run on
buddy.
time every year.
Go do your coke somewhere else, sir. In a hurry in this environment. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Big round of applause for Hunter Collins, please.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, go
Don't
crazy,
have
please.
to.
Have
You've
some
done
fun.
it like 5 times.
Christmas is fun now. I was going to talk about one of the worst gifts I ever got for Christmas because it's the time of the year. I was
The gift
16.
of children. The
yeah.
gift of children.
The worst gift.
No?
No, sometimes, yeah, for some
They're a
people.
gift.
And then some people long
If
for
you
it,
wrap 'em right.
And they'll never do it because things are dried up. The worst gift I ever got, it was this I was 16, and it was a giant gift under the tree, and I'm 16. I thought it could have been anything that would have been awesome, you know? And I looked at it for weeks, and then Christmas morning, it was the first one I opened, and I opened it up, and it was a hope chest. A hope chest.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
is a
I
hope
didn't.
chest?
I didn't know either. A hope chest is apparently what you give to your young daughter, so that she can collect linens and teacups
so that when she marries a nice man, she can provide a home.
What the
That's what I got for my 16th birthday. My mom was like, you don't like it? And I was like, what the fuck? She's like, it's a hope chest. And I was like, I was kind of hoping it was a crossbow. Like, the only way I wanted that chest if there was holes punched in the top and a 16-year-old girl inside. That's the only way. I was 16. That's completely okay.
Is your mom actually a Jane Austen novel who talks like that?
She is. Well, she's a human
A hope
Austin.
chest.
She's a human Steve Austin. Stone Cold Stunner. I don't know. I want to make this quick because I got to catch up with Hunter after this is all over, and he's making it tough.
I'm about to go to fucking cart 2, bro.
Oh, God. It's getting crazy.
Leader down.
He's making it hard. Okay, I'll mention this. I decided that I'm too stoned to go out at some point. Because we all get wicked stoned, right? But at some point, you have to understand where's responsible. Because I did something to this poor guy the other day, and I realized that that's on me because I was too stoned. Because I walked by a guy on the street, and he was missing an arm, and I did not handle it responsibly. Because I was stoned off my ass, and I see this guy turns a corner, no arm, and I gave him, honestly, I gave him one of these. Goo, what? Whoa. It's not fair, man. He's got things bad enough, you know. He doesn't deserve that. I also decided that I can be too stoned where, like, little people. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Little people. I could be too stoned, I think, to have a little person turn the corner on me, too. Because, like, I jumped like it was a mouse, you know. He was a mouse. Jesus, that's offensive. And I just was, it was shocking, because, you know, like, the movies tell us that they could be dangerous, like Chucky and things like that, like, you know, Leprechaun and stuff. I'm just saying if they're coming around the corner, maybe just like a quick, like, coming around the corner. And then you know, they're coming, you know? Or maybe we could put a bell on their neck. I don't know. I decided I'm too stoned when I get worried for birds. I was on my balcony, I was really, really gibbled, you know, and I was watching this bird fly around like a cocky asshole. And then at one point he did this dive bomb move and put the brakes on hard, but before he put the brakes on, I was like, whoa! And I caught myself going, whoa, watch it, man, come on! And then I realized, man, how stoned are you where you don't think that the bird's got it? He's probably, like, yeah, I should probably just let him handle that, you know, instead of being in his business.
Give us one
Hunter,
more. Hey man, when you were talking about little people, you mean midgets, right?
Yeah, but I didn't want to say the N-word.
No, of course not. But like, yeah, when I see them one midget, I definitely call them little person. But when I see a bunch of them, I call them people light.
You know, listen, you have to be, I don't want to sound offensive to little midgets. I don't want to sound offensive. I'll say this, if you were a little person, I'm proud of you. Because, look, how do you leave the house knowing that there's such things as Rottweilers? Are you kidding me? If you're a little person, a Rottweiler's like me leaving the house knowing that fucking black bears are walking around. Like a Rottweiler will grab a midget and drag it the fuck off, you know what I mean? It takes direction. It's like having a bear where you can go, kill that thing, and the bear listens. All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. Peace, guys. Merry
Brian
Christmas.
Horwood, that's the best fucking midget joke I've heard in my life.
Is gonna sit up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, it's the only guy who's done this show. Him and Mike Reed are the only two guys who've done this show all 4 times. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Nicholas J. Flanagan, everybody. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years.
Oh. The J stands for Jew. The J stands for Jew. Just want to make that clear. I stabbed somebody with my dick just before coming here. They died. Guinness recorded it as the hairiest murder weapon ever. Thank you, Hunter. Another sip. Everybody here, keep healthy. Keep healthy. Healthy time. Maybe I could keep healthy. I was steaming the other day in the YMCA over at Dovercourt. Anybody go there? Got more. Where you guys go? Rec center? Fitness center plus? I wish I knew. I wish I had a yellow pages with me right now. I'd name every single possible place to exercise besides the Y. The fucking Y is gross. Don't go to the Y to exercise. Don't go to the steam room at the Y. It's like about 5 feet wide. And people are trying to cure their pneumonia when they go there. So they're just banging their chest, getting their phlegm all over you. As you're properly sitting on a towel, they're naked. They're like worse than naked. Their rectum is hanging out sometimes. These disgusting people at the Y.
Their rectums are outies.
Their rectums are outies. They look like William S. Burroughs characters. It's fucking sick. I was in there the other day. There was a guy not sitting on a towel in a scared bug position, kind of. And there's like 16 dudes in this fucking clown car of a steam room. And he farts audibly. It was horrifying. I had to leave. What I'm trying to say is, like if you see a sewer with mist coming out of it, you might as well sit on that. Take off your clothes, kneel over that. It's the same as going to the Y steam room. It's a germ-filled soup. People don't just abuse the steam room there, though. They got that amazing thing. Hang on. The like bathing suit dryer. This is an incredible invention. It's like not electrical powered. Just put it in and press it, and it dries your goddamn soaked gotch, whatever that shit is called. I saw a guy abusing that. He dried a fish in it. Portuguese guy, yes, Hunter.
I don't think these people know every week how every time we're here, I don't think everyone knows just how fucking cool the people we bring on stage are. Sometimes I think you guys are like, oh, there's some guy who probably does shows in Toronto once in a while. This fucking internationally renowned comedian is also the fucking guy who pops in the Sticky commercial.
Oh yeah, I do that. Hey Vince, that's my
it's
big
actually
claim to
fucking
fame.
like. Do you guys realize how big that is?
It's big time, man.
I was fucking almost stacked this shit, and sometimes you guys just think it's Nick, but no. The fucking sticky role of a lifetime.
Lots of big stars here. You got the video on trial. You got You had your band.
Trev was on fucking
Preposterous. Anyone here ever heard Preposterous? There's the whole band. Bringing it back. I feel like I destroyed what little goodwill you created with my.
Sandra Battellini's the Queen of Luxembourg.
Yeah. The guy who had sex with you in the last story, he had sex with you. That's a
Jeff
pretty
Paul.
amazing thing.
Yeah.
That's
I had
being
sex with
that
Jeff
you
Paul.
turned him into a star.
Surprisingly, a lot like sex with Saddam Hussein, though.
Because of the
Do you
gas.
guys remember Jeff Paul?
Because of the gas situation.
His body type I would definitely describe as Saddam Hussein-esque.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm crazy baked and drunk.
You're baked. Did you smoke the nog-nog?
Yeah, man, I've been fucking nog-nugging all night.
Yeah, what's so great about it?
Well, it's nugs with nog in it, man. It's festive as fuck.
I saw this thing the other day, just today. It was like an eggnog milkshake. That was what they were advertising. That's just eggnog, right? With like $1 markup.
It's really cold eggnog.
I don't know.
All right, give us
Steam
one
room.
more, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I just want to tell you that I went to the membership assistance thing at the Y. Yeah, I'm going to keep talking about the Y. The thing at the Y where like you don't have any money and they like have to take you in. So every time I do this, I think I'm tricking the Y. I'm like, man, I'm going to prove to the Y I make no money at all, that I'm a pauper. And then I go over my finances and I actually can't afford to pay the lowest price that the Y offers at all. It's the closest I come to paying my taxes, doing my taxes. And I do make very little money. That is just a fact. I work at the factory that produces those little $5 bills for the keychains. Thank you very much. I'm Nick Flanagan. Have a good night.
Nick Flanagan, everybody. Happy. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to say Merry Christmas, but Nick is Jewish, so of course, Happy Chanukah. Have a very good Chanukah. Guys, we have the first ever mixed doubles event stand-up coming up next. One of them just got back from the UK, and the other one's my former roommate. Please welcome both at the same time doing stand-up on stage, Brian O'Gorman and Linda Ellis. Brian O'Gorman and Linda Ellis, everyone. Coming to the stage slowly but surely. This is why it's a fiasco. They didn't know it was happening. But now, here we go. The microphone is yours.
Thanks, Hunter. What do you want us to? How are we gonna do it at the exact same time? We couldn't just do two fucking sets.
Do stand up all over top of each other.
How about Linda does stand up and then I do it after her?
All right.
Would that be okay? All right, give it up for Linda Ellis, everyone, doing stand up.
Thought I was being innovative.
You can, Brian. You could actually hold the mic and comment if you like. I just have a newer joke I want to try. Yeah, I just have one short little. Okay, I have a quick story which you can comment
It's
on
a
too.
fiasco, not an organized thing.
I want to just do a fucking set. Okay, go.
Cool, of course, man. We didn't talk
Listen,
before.
guys, no, this is something
I don't
happened
think I'm
recently.
friends with Brian O'Gorman anymore.
Shut up.
I know.
Guys, you think Brian hates me? I think Brian fucking hates me now.
Did you want Linda to do a joke? Or
No,
yes, I do.
No, I think he hates you too.
I think I'm starting to hate you, yeah.
Can we not drag this much negative energy into the fiasco? That was all improv staged.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Ellis.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, guys, I gotta get a fucking new cell phone, and I haven't converted. I don't do the iPhone. I don't do the BlackBerry. You could basically say I have a flip phone. Like I don't fucking do it. I don't do Facebook. I'm a true Luddite, guys. I'm setting it up for you, okay? And you know why I have to get a new cell phone? Because some fucking crazy person slapped it out of my hand and then stomped on it. I want to tell you guys that. It's just fucking no jokes there. Just like, what the fuck? Why is my karma so bad? You know? Fucking just a crazy person stomped on my phone.
Well, there is that one time we were living together and you didn't do the dishes for like 8 days, so maybe that's karma catching up, bitch.
It's true. But you know what? Here's my PSA about it, and I'm saying this because it is. What numbers are we up to? Is there like 80 watching yet? Are we still in the tens? Listen, the thing is, I was at a bus shelter, and this crazy guy actually trapped me in the bus shelter. And so it is my word out to you that these bus shelters that we have are not actually safe. And heads up if you're near a bus shelter. And that's my time. Thank you very much.
Linda Ellis, everybody. Reminding us not to trust people at bus stations, which is not inherent in everyone.
Well, that was cool, huh?
Yeah, man.
Imagine how good that would have been with me doing stand-up over top of her doing stand-up.
I know. Hey, man, you've never smoked eggnog before.
Did you actually put it in eggnog?
Shit, yeah, man. I've rolled the shit with a strip of nog.
What's eggnog made of, man? Is it egg?
It's half egg and half nog. Right down the middle. Right down the middle, egg and nog.
Where do they get nog from?
Yugoslavia, former Yugoslavia.
Lots of gypsies there. Good farmers.
They are, but that's
they're,
why
they're tough. They can sturdy a plow at a young age.
The thing is, nog is like a magical sort of byproduct, so they have to get gypsies. They're the only ones who can conjure it.
I was in Romania.
Have some eggnog.
Oh, thanks, man. I was in Romania this year, and I saw real fucking gypsies.
Lucky.
Yeah, they're actually like, man, they do take shit. Like, I mean, I don't want to be the guy or whatever, but they've all like they just all have gold fingers.
Yo, I knew racism was right, man.
Mm-hmm.
This whole
time
I was positive it was right.
Martin Luther King was wrong, man. No, he was a good guy. That guy. I will say one thing about racism, though. Do you think that Chinese guys go into the barber shop and say, "Hey, give me the same as every Chinese guy ever"? Just dust off the old bowl and put it on their head, and then they turn 16. They put it a little bit to the sideways for that Dragon Ball slice, like, you know, right at your pussy. Hadouken. That's not Dragon Ball. That's not Dragon Ball.
That was Ken or Ryu, depending
Or
on which
Ryu.
side you're on.
Down forward.
Why do they have
punch.
fucking two guys with exactly the same fucking moves in Street Fighter and give them different names and faces?
One's blonde and one's like slightly Japanese.
What the
but no.
fuck was that about, man?
He's only kind of Japanese. Did you ever notice that about Ryu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he looked like a Baldwin.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
Ryu
as a-
looked like a fucking Baldwin. Ryu Baldwin.
Well, the Baldwins are a quarter Laotian, so that's why. The fuck was I
Ken
talking
was
about?
just Tom Petty.
Tom Petty, everyone. Anybody remember Tom Petty?
Good
Of course
Lord.
you don't.
God,
because we're not 40. I'm just gonna do a couple hoodie jokes real quick, and then I'll fuck right off. I was living in England for the last little bit. Has anyone been to England before? It's nice. It's nice. But one thing that they're afraid of there, like culturally, they're afraid of hoodies. Yeah, they do. They say, "Oh, he's a baddie. He's got a hoodie." Oh no! Look at his hoodie. Be careful, Nigel. But it's just it's a fucking sweater, you know what I mean? And we wear a lot of people in Canada wear hoodies, you know. It's just because it's fucking cold, you know what I mean? And they'd be like, "Oh, you proper gangster with your hoodie. You proper gangster." I said, "No, I'm fucking anemic. Lay off, bitch." All right. Like, what are you afraid of, mittens too? Oh, like, oh, he's got warm hands. Look out, Nigel. He's got proper circulation. He's a baddie. He is. There's, dude, you were in, me and Hunter were in Scotland in the summer and doing the Edinburgh Festival, and there's okay babes there. Like, they're kind of
There are definitely some babes.
There's some hot babes. Because
Yeah.
there's like, you gotta run up hills, like everywhere is hills in Scotland. So they all have these tight red asses from running up and down those things. But in England, they're brutally ugly.
Some of the girls, though, with their asses, they go up fucking hills so much that their ass, like they get Ahmed Johnson's ass. At the end
Oh,
of the day.
gross. He's a wrestler from the 90s. The fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. This huge clit, right? I actually I broke up with a girl because she had a huge clit. Kelly. Yeah.
Did you tell it like that? You're like, girl, clit too big, bye.
Baby, I don't know how to break this to you, but your clit is gross. No, it was fucking disgusting.
Your pussy looks like the Rolling Stones logo.
Yeah. Dude, it was weird too because when I realized she had like an extra big clit, because I was just like, she's like, "Oh, go down on me," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a gentleman. I'll do that." You know what I mean? And I go down on her, and I'm going down on her, and then I realize after a while I'm just giving like the world's tiniest blowjob. You know what I mean? On this little clit. It was rough, dude.
Like blowing a snail.
It's like blowing a snail, exactly.
But the entire snail's body, though.
Yeah, I got another 5 minutes on these jokes, too. But no, I was talking about ugly women in England. Anybody, there are English girls here? Yeah. Throw your back fat up, where are you? Dude, it's fucking rough there. I'm not saying that English girls are ugly, okay? I'm saying that English girls are the ugliest women in the history of Earth. I think what it is that it's hard. It's that they all talk through their teeth like this. You see, they talk right very much through their teeth like this, and it's a little bit nibbly, isn't it? Nobody wants to put their penis in something that nibbles ever so much like this. Would you like a blowjob? Fuck no, madame. I don't know. That was enough. You have
That's
a headliner?
awesome. No.
Oh, so this
Two
is
more guys.
Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. I've been up here for
It's all right.
I'm going to take a bit more nog, but...
yeah, please
thanks,
take a
man.
gulp. Of course, man. Hey, wasn't that fucking amazing, Brown O'Gorman?
Thanks, everybody. I'm going to take off.
Over the river.
Merry Fuckmas.
All right. Two more guys that we're going to give away this bong. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Mr. Jordan Foisey. Jordan Foisey, thanks so much for sticking around, guys.
Once I was the king of Spain.
But you're gonna be glad you did.
Hey Clinton, hey Yeltsin,
Jordan
got
Foisey, hey, you
problems?
want some
You're
nog?
me.
Yeah. It's rum and eggnog. It's the second most illegal drug in this place.
Perfect. Oh, it's great. It's great. Hunter makes a great drink, everyone.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, man. Guys, this isn't even that weird for me. I'm French Canadian, so this is like what every Christmas looks like. Just this guy just like passed out dispensing advice and 90s references. I'm from Sault Ste. Marie, Northern Ontario, and I'm a little drunk right now. Don't be worried, nothing crazy, a little drunk. And I'm high, obviously. I smoked a bunch of the resin in my bong earlier today. Yeah, I like took the sharp part of my nail clippers and I just started scraping the side of the bong until like a bunch of black shit fell. And then finally there's like a big enough pile of black shit, so I lit that black shit on fire, and then I sucked it into my lungs. And it didn't so much make me high as aggressively sad, but it was good. But I guess I just could have said I'm from Sault Ste. Marie. I didn't have to say all that other stuff. You're like, oh, you're from Sault Ste. Marie? You're probably high on resin right now. You're always high on resin, Jordan. Get it together, says Jordan to self all the time. So I'm single, and to girls who have boyfriends out there, that's great. That's great. Have a boyfriend, and you know what? We can be friends. I like being friends with you. So girls have boyfriends, but I'd say to girls who have boyfriends, don't like touch me. Don't touch me. Why are you touching me all the time? Why are you touching my arm? Like I know I'm funny and you're great. That's why you shouldn't touch me. You know what kind of fantasies you're releasing? And they're not even like this. They're not even sexual fantasies. Those aren't the problem. Those are gonna happen, touch or no touch. I'm talking the emotional fantasies that when you touch me, start running wild in my fucking head. Like I've listened to too many power ballads to not just imagine us driving somewhere fast. Like, you touch my arm and we're just fucking driving, girl. I'm getting you away from that douchebag piece of shit who's probably like every asshole boyfriend in 80s movies. And we're just fucking driving. You got long brown hair just in the wind. I've got the Mellencamp just cranked. One more?
Yeah, for sure.
One more? Okay.
I'm trying to picture the exact fucking actor you're talking about, though, with that
With-
fucking asshole.
Who?
Matt fucking...
With that movie?
No,
That
just
scene?
like in general, that fucking archetype, man.
Oh, it's like he's the boyfriend in The Wedding Crasher, or no, the Wedding Singer. Like I'm
Yeah.
thinking that guy. Oh yeah, perfect.
Or boyfriend in Encino Man.
Encino Man, huge asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Oh god.
Is that what that movie's about?
Yeah, man.
It's like a rom-com.
It's about a huge bummer.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more, guys, and then I'm gonna let Uncle Hunter take over. Anki. Yeah. I wish ATMs. I think I would be better with money if ATMs asked more personal questions. Like instead of saying, "Do you want to see the balance of your savings account?" If the ATM was like, "Hey man, you all right? You okay? Because you've taken out $40 3 times today. What's going on? What is going on? Why don't you just take out $120 once? You are not planning any of this. What are you doing? You took out $40 at 2 in the morning. You might as well just burnt that money. That money is gone. And guess what, motherfucker? That money costs you $1.75 to take out from me. Never mind what your bank's taking out. That's like $3.25 for one transaction. Plus you did that 2 more times. What the fuck are you doing? Wow, ATM, you are tough but fair. You are tough but fair, ATM. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. Print out a receipt. I got some books I think you should read. Ah, whatever. At the end. Guys, thanks so much. This is awesome. Hunter, you're the best. Love you. Merry Christmas,
Boise is
dude.
clearly the best.
Exactly at
What,
12
man?
o'clock.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Foisey, and now your last act of the evening, Mr. Andrew Barr. Andrew Barr. He's as much of a darling as the rest of you.
All right. Good to be here. How you doing, man?
Awful, I gotta pee so much, man.
All
I
right,
just
I'll
drank
be-
a fucking liter and a half of eggnog and a fucking dumb thing of rum.
Oh, man, you're a wreck. All right, I'll be kind of quick then. By the way, if anybody's missing their glasses, you left them in the counter in the bathroom. I don't know how baked you have to be to forget that you can't see good. But they're there.
Did that just fucking happen?
What?
Did that actually just
Yeah, man, I was in the bathroom. Well,
This
you know,
place is the best.
It was like 40 minutes ago now. Maybe they already got them, but I wanted to make the joke still because I thought it would work. And it did, so hey. Right on. I'm a stranger to most of you folks. Let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm 20 years old and going bald. So that's a shit hand to be dealt, eh? Because, like, balding sucks regardless of your age, but it's a lot worse when you have acne still. You know? I'm like half the worst part of being 16 and half the worst part of being 40 at the same time. I'm like a centaur, but I suck. You know? You see a centaur and you're like, all right, yeah, that's the coolest. What a practical interweaving of species. You see me and you're like, oh, I hope that dude's not sick or something. Yeah, just in the mind, folks. How you guys doing on your New Year's resolutions, eh? We're almost there. It's been a whole year. Did anybody make it? No? Is your guys' resolution to stop smoking pot? And then you're like, not gonna.
For sure a couple people in here.
Yeah, man. Guys, I'm almost there. I'm still going with my New Year's resolution. This year, my goal was to be mugged fewer times. I got mugged twice in 2011, so I was like, maybe let's cut back a little bit in the new year. Make some time for some other stuff. Might take like a cooking class or something, eh? It's weird, actually. You know, I haven't been mugged at all this year, and I don't miss it. Yeah, I've just been walking around like, oh, I got a pocket full of things and a mouthful of teeth. This is actually pretty good. You guys want to hear the stories? The times I got mugged?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know him, but it'll be a nice refresher. Last time I got mugged was a weird one because the dude was like really bad at it, which I didn't think you could be bad at it, but he was, man. He opened with a punch to the back of the head, which I thought was like maybe a little forward. You know, it's nice if you like introduce yourself or just say something like, hey, give me all your shit or I'm going to mug you in 5, 4, 3. A countdown would have been sick. But he just hit me in the back of the head. And then get this, he kept hitting me in the back of the head. And so I was like, you know, things don't usually impact the back of my skull. I better turn around and see what that is. And that was a good instinct, my friends, because when I turned around, I did so just in time for him to continue hitting me in the face. So at that point, I was like, well, I'm going to fight you now. You've given me little recourse, mon frere. So we fought for a little bit. I'm not a fighter, so it was scary. It's kind of like a hockey fight. Like, you know, we had each other by the collar, and we was like throwing hooks, eh? In fact, it was exactly like a hockey fight, except instead of a stadium full of fans cheering us on, there was one homeless guy calling both of us pussies. Yeah. And then a crazy thing happened. I've never done this before, but I kneed the guy in the face. Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh? I don't know. It's just his head was down here for a second, and I was like, I think this makes sense for me to, you know, give her the old college try. And pro tip, my friends, muggers, they don't like getting kneed in the face. No more than any ordinary human being. Because after that, he just ran off. And I couldn't help but be like, well, you know, a little commitment would be nice. Like, to the mugging that you started, man. Like, I'm in this thing, I'm giving it a go. You can't just take off. I'm looking out for him. Like, if he can't mug somebody, how's he going to graduate college? Takes like 5 minutes to do. Cool.
At Everest. At Everest, man.
At Everest. Man, I'm sick of that black guy telling me to do stuff.
What are you guys still doing here? Go to college.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
become fucking accountants or like cupboard makers.
Yeah, it's that weird.
You could be doing that right now instead of this.
I hate that commercial because the dude's always like, "Go do your future. What are you doing?" And it's like, you're in a parking lot at night, man. Like, what the fuck program did you take? Probably about to mug some innocent boy.
I was in golf management, man.
Yeah, the economy's not good for them. All right, I'll tell you about the other time I got mugged because it was actually pretty sweet. I'll leave after this thing. Yeah, this was a cool mugging, you guys. Like, I was almost proud to have been involved in my own small way. They were, like, fast and efficient. And this was the part that, like, it just blew my mind. They mugged me at 11:30 in the morning. Is that not insane? I wasn't even mad. I was like, you can do that? That's a thing? Somebody tell the other muggers. This is going to catch on. It'll be like Chipotle, man, or bisexuality. All of a sudden, you see it fucking everywhere. Like, this is the greatest thing to happen in mugging in years. This is next level mugging. I don't know. You know, it's just like, I feel like it's hard to be mad at anybody who gets up early. Right? I was like, this is a working man's mugger. I can get on board. This guy got out of bed, he put on a pot of coffee, and he beat the shit out of people. Good for him. All right, folks, this was a fun time. Thanks for having me. Thanks to Hunter for putting on this awesome show. Cheers.
Andrew Barr, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Barr. All right, man. Fuck, you guys are so cool for fucking sticking around all night. We're going to give away this bong, man. If any two people want to come and try to win a bong, just come on up. One guy said he was going to do the worm as he walked into the show today. Yeah, you want to win a bong? Come on up. I just can't stand up because I have to pee, puke, and don't want to encourage the digestion of this rum. Can you just take the bong? No, we need one more person. You coming up, big? Okay, we got this guy's coming up right here. So this is how we're going to do the bong competition this week. This week we're going to switch it up for fucking, because who gives a fuck? And you guys are going to, one after the other, plaid shirt guy one is going to hit the bong first. And then plaid shirt guy, jeans guy two. Thanks for the wig props, man. You know, some people notice. Yeah. So what you're gonna do is, okay, first like dark blue green plaid. You're gonna hit the bong and then put it down on this table, and then while you exhale, I want you to scream as loud as you can. And this week we're not gonna do a dance off. We're gonna do a yelling contest. Yeah, yeah. Any kind of scream you want. You don't have to. He said rape scream, but you don't need to visualize any of you. No one. Neither one of us should have brought it up. I should have repeated it. So okay. So yeah, and then but Chris, I still want you to play the dance music, okay? So he's gonna scream over fucking CNC Music Factory. It's gonna be the funniest shit ever. Okay, and then after you'll do it red plaid. Okay? So, are you ready for this, my man? You got what it takes? Just put the bong down on the table when you're done. I sure as shit ain't standing up. Okay. All right. You'll hit that shit and cheer him on, everybody. Yeah, man, come on. You can do it. Everyone believes in you. Yeah. Hit that bong. Clear it. Put it down. Hit it. Yeah, buddy, that was fucking metal as fuck. Holy shit, man. Oh my God. Oh, join Megadeth. Come on. All right, hey, do you guys think red plaid shirts got what it takes to beat that? Because you guys are going to vote by screaming yourselves after who you think did better. All right, you ready for this red plaid? Hit me that, bud. Cheer 'em on, guys. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Come on, homie, you got this. You got this, homie. You got this on your back. Put the bong down. Hit it. Oh my God. Is that a scene from American Horror Story? Jesus, Lord in heaven. I'm not religious and I'm yelling his name. All right, okay, this is where you guys vote, okay, on who you guys think is going home with this really nifty pocket bong. So you guys got to vote by screaming and clapping and shit. I just got to mention it every week because every time when we do the contest at the end, I'm like, who do you guys think won? And then like half the people in the crowd just raise their hand, like, oh yeah, for sure. Definitely that guy won. So just scream it out, all right? Do you guys think dark blue green plaid guy shirt won? Or was it red plaid guy? Hey man, it's fucking dark green blue plaid toque guy. The toque did it. It's the toque that put you over the line, buddy. Round of applause for both these dudes. Proud, very brave men, very brave men. Hey man, that's our 4th fucking eggnog fiasco, and that is my favorite one yet. I'll only remember up to like the 6th guy, and I never remember the second half of this fucking show, but you guys were champs for sticking around the whole time. Thank you so much, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys in fucking 2013. We're here next Wednesday, every Thursday, every Sunday. Party hard, fucking smoking like it's weed.
really stupid, you moron.
Just think it for a minute. Should I trade half my money for 10 times as much sex? It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell.